Y'all already know who it is, man. The Trigger Man himself, Trigger Rank. So I'm gonna try to give y'all a little something tonight, man. I had to work yesterday and I got to work tomorrow, so I'm trying to give y'all a little something, man. Maybe an hour or so. I gotta be up early in the morning. So oh yeah, I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. If you would like to donate to the channel, everything's in the top of the description. With that being said, let's get this show on the road. Ooh. Oh yeah, another thing. What I was about to say. One other thing I was about to say. Uh oh yeah, hype me up, y'all. Hit the hype button if y'all see the hype button in here.
Talk about why
So we checking out Hip Hop Buddha, talking about the real reason Pooh Shiesty, I guess, got Gucci Man set up. So that's the news. Gucci Man allegedly got robbed for $2 million worth of jewelry. Allegedly. Let's go.
Pooh Shiesty got Gucci robbed, or the reason why Gucci got robbed.
You are watching a master at work.
Alright, y'all, let me hit my shit.
You are watching a master at work.
See what's going on.
The Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty beef has escalated to a point of no return. It looks like those petty games that Gucci Mane was playing with Yo Gotti has came back to bite him harsher than he could have ever imagined. Before the video even gets started, I want to put y'all onto the best money play right now on the internet called Free Cash. These folks is literally paying you to play video games, bro. Like little mini games like this, you hop on your phone, you play them, and you get paid to play it, bro. It's 100% trackable, transparent. You see exactly how much you're making as you play it. If somebody is willing to pay you to play video games, you probably want to play it because you don't know how long it's going to last. Scan my QR code or click the link in my description to download the app and get started. A couple of years ago, Gucci Mane began to aggressively pursue new artists in Memphis and sign them to get back at Yo Gotti. Initially, the plan was genius and it was working tremendously. Gucci had Pooh Shiesty and Big Scar under his roster, and those two were like the two hottest young artists in hip hop at that time. But now, when looking back, that move is backfiring against Gucci and could potentially get Gucci hurt really badly. The Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane beef that led Gucci Mane to start signing these Memphis artists actually started when Gucci Mane found out that Yo Gotti was sleeping with his girlfriend around the same time he was. And then on top of finding out that Yo Gotti was smashing Keisha around the same time Gucci began dating her.
Yo Gotti smashing Keisha is crazy.
That's nasty work.
That's the secret to peak health. Get started at noon.com.
That's nasty work.
It's the NBA on Prime.
Sunday, the NBA on Prime tips off across
I mean,
the line.
at my age,
Gucci
a
was
lot
back.
of people's age, you're not gonna find no run up from El Paso, Texas. What's up? We got El Paso, Texas in here. What's up, man? Salute. Appreciate you for coming in, checking us out. I know y'all noticed my hat a little different. I like that little Anton Daniels, how he be having a little brim, but y'all know I wear brims, but I'm talking about his be curved just a little bit. I want
That Yo Gotti for trying to drop his album on the same day as him.
Man, the first time Gucci tweeted me, I was in the studio, somebody sent it to me, and I called his phone like 6 times in a row. He answered probably like on the 6th one.
He was upset that you put your mixtape out the same day as his.
Yeah, I mean, but he didn't say my name. He just like, why would a rapper do it? But, you know, she want nobody get coming out of a man on the same day. So, you know,
I thought you asked me for a check. I thought you
Nah,
was smashing
nah.
the check for us.
Yeah, you guys have pictures of Keisha Dior.
Gotti starts laughing and smiling. I'll tell you from where it started, and we're going to get to it.
Yeah, let me get to this.
Okay.
So that,
But then you started smashing this chick, and then he got.
then he went to jail and you started dating Keisha Dior.
Now, then it was like, to me, I still felt like it was cool because like one of my partners was with me, like we argue all the time. And that's just what we do, like it'll never come to Twitter or a radio interview or nothing like that. Then he got on the radio and said something. That's when it was like, okay, home cross that line, like it's, you know what I mean? It'll never be like we cool no more.
Now I'm gonna bang his girl.
I ain't already done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that was
So you
your.
banged your partner's girl?
Damn, guys. That's my friend, man.
But that was your girlfriend,
Bo
though, right?
Nix, what's that? What's Bo Nix?
And Keisha was bopping all over the place.
Bop it!
I'm talking about getting Hulk smashed by the industry. You see the video, girl? They say Drake done been through there. Tia said Rick Ross.
They said they was throwing Keisha head through a headboard all over Atlanta. All over Atlanta. Her head was going through goddamn headboards.
Been through there, you know, take me through that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done been through there. Keisha, it's crazy, man.
Partner, I didn't know that was your wife. I ain't know that.
Somebody in here said I'm not gangster. Well, to be honest with you, I'm not. I never claimed to be a gangster, bro. You came on my channel talking about I'm gangster, bro. I never said nothing about being a gangster, bro. So I don't get you. Hey, thank you for the comment. Keep it cute, nigga. Keep it cute. So we had to goddamn. Yeah, keep them little comments cute, buddy. It says you. You from Peru? And I ain't saying about no goddamn Peru. What you talking about? Peru, what?
Ain't no like, you know, like you love and all that. Come on, man. You know how the game go.
I think you talking about the wrong stream, but you ain't talking about
the
me,
market
bro.
that you're currently eating in and dominate that market and make sure you don't eat. That was Gucci Mane's plan. Because Gucci Mane took a couple of big artists from Yo Gotti. Obviously, Pooh Shiesty is the biggest artist in Memphis, and Gucci Mane took Pooh Shiesty from Yo Gotti. So that right there was a major L that Gucci Mane gave Yo Gotti. Everything was working out, everything was going as planned until Pooh Shiesty went to jail, and that's when things fell apart. It began to fall apart when Pooh Shiesty went to jail, because when Pooh Shiesty went to jail, him and Gucci Mane's relationship took a hit after his cousin Big Scar, who's also signed with Gucci Mane, passed away. See, when Big Scar passed away, this really affected Pooh Shiesty. This was one of the closest.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. the Big Scar, man. Send one of them undo lives up. One of them undo lives.
Hey, you done clip that up. You done clip. I like that. Hey, Buddha. I like that clip. That Alhamdulillah.
Rahim, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Irrahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdinas siratal mustaqim, siratal ladhina.
Passing away, like, I could agree with me being in there and having some alone time to think. I could really agree with, but like to this day, I still ain't really got over that. You know what I'm saying? So it's my little cousin. Like I was there, you know, every step of the way until, unfortunately, I wasn't there no more. You know, so me coming home to that, like being in there when you hear death and you know you get the bad news, it don't feel real. Especially like without you being able to go to a funeral or see him like right there. So it just like, it's like a whole different world in there, so it ain't feel real. But me getting out here not being able to see him or call him or him to tell me welcome home, you know, still messing with me up for real, so I ain't really got over it yet. Some things about Big Scar, like some of these characteristics, like dude was like a real like comedian for real, you know.
With Pooh Shiesty being locked up, he couldn't do what he really wanted to do for Big Scar because he's been locked up. He has no means to an income. He has no resources. So he was relying on Gucci Mane to show out for Big Scar and really represent for the entire label, including Pooh Shiesty. So Pooh Shiesty was really disappointed when Big Scar's family, which is also his family because they're cousins, began to call out Gucci Mane and expose Gucci Mane for not paying for the entire funeral and asking for Big Scar's chains to be returned back to him because he paid for it, even though he gave the chains to Big Scar.
My brother just passed away, ho. He deserved way more than what Gucci put in. We were talking about some flowers and $10K. He ain't paid for no funeral. He put towards the funeral, but he ain't paid.
Then we got somebody's some little chick named Mariah who? I can't see that last part. I see the Mariah part. Oh, she said I look like Santa Claus.
Forward.
Thank
He
you,
said
baby.
that he was gonna pay for the funeral, and he ain't do it.
You can call me Santa all day, babe. I ain't got nothing but gifts for you, baby. Look here, I got gifts for you. Call me Santa, Saint Nick. I don't
But
give
it
a
was gonna
damn. You
pay
call me
for
whatever you
regardless.
want to call me.
He want all 4 chains back.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. If you lie about paying for a funeral, a lot of people ain't gonna
Somebody
excuse
talk about
that.
I knew it was real.
He ain't getting no. Girl, fuck them receipts. Ain't nobody give a fuck about them receipts showing no 20K. I'm telling y'all what the fuck I think. It's on a receipt for 10K that we get. What the fuck? She just trying to clear up her husband's name. He ain't trying to come to us and talk to us as a man. He ain't trying to come and talk to us as a man. He ain't called my daddy phone about shit. He ain't called my daddy phone about shit. And then he blocked us. We ain't money hungry. We don't need his money. Cause it was gonna get paid regardless if he would have sucked that 10K or not. The fuck is wrong with y'all? And we keeping them chains. He not getting them chains back. My brother earned them chains.
Push actually wasn't feeling what Gucci did to Big Scar at all, or what the family was accusing Gucci of doing. Push actually loyalty is with Big Scar and his family. So if they're not rocking with Gucci, he not rocking with Gucci. That's why when Pooh Shiesty came home, a lot of people were like, yo, where the first day out at? He ain't dropped a first day out for a while because he was trying to handle business. He wanted off the label. He told Gucci, I want off the label. Get me off. But Gucci refused to get him off the label. Gucci refused. So what Pooh Shiesty did was Pooh Shiesty began to align himself and get close to Yo.
She got that peach cobbler waiting on a nigga. I don't know what peach. Hey, I think I know what peach cobbler you talking about. I think when I get there, it might be like some peach cobbler.
And Yo Gotti and
Okay,
Pooh Shiesty began to devise him a plan.
I can dig
to go
that.
down the legal route to get Pooh Shiesty, off of Gucci's label. That's just a fact. That's why in First Day Out, what did Pooh Shiesty do? Pooh Shiesty shouted out Yo Gotti. Ain't shout out Gucci Mane at all.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this thing, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, you want to sign 100 niggas from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all because he...
Mr. Govan.
What's your parents' native language?
French.
French? And do you speak French? Do you want to hear yourself speak French?
Sure.
You're speaking to this app.
Govan, what you got to do with this, bro? Why do you hate Gucci? You must be still riding with CMG, man. I mean, you seem like you still riding with CMG, Govan. I ain't gonna lie. But somebody that say ain't never met Yo Gotti or nothing like that, you sure riding for that CMG, man. This is crazy, man.
Your wife. Then you dropped them little niggas and killed Pooh. And not got it and took Pooh Shiesty from you. How I feel to have a Memphis nigga, man, take your wife and your number one artist.
Oh, man. Now, that had to hurt right there. That had to hurt. Govan telling Gucci, Gotti not only took your girl, but he took Pooh Shiesty too.
Damn.
Come on, man.
Bruh.
If it take, I ain't gonna lie though, if it take all this to get Gucci back in Zaytoven's basement, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm all for it. Let's go. I'm with it.
You gotta tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy shit you was doing. Signed 100 niggas from Memphis, Tennessee. You ain't never heard the mixtape. Just signed a nigga trying to antagonize the nigga. And we know about the other little shit that just happened too. Yeah, we're gonna run that later on though, Gucci. Real shiesty around here, I see.
Not shit, real shiesty.
Here's where things get violent. Pooh Shiesty is already really upset at Gucci Mane for the Big Scar situation. He comes home, he wants off the label. Gucci Mane ain't trying to let him off the label. Pooh Shiesty right now is the hottest ever. He's as hot as he has ever been. Gucci Mane ain't trying
that boy Pooh Shiesty right now hot as fish grease. That might have been what happened why they backing Shiesty like that and did that to Gucci.
let that go. But it's beyond he wants off the label. It's also an adelaide of I'm fresh out of jail. I'm a CMG, I'm a Yo Gotti. Those my partners. We already got a deal in
When
place.
somebody get fresh out of jail though, bro, they trying to get to the bag, bro. Ain't nobody getting out of jail. And I'm gonna tell you who really dropped the bag when they got out of jail. Bobby Shmurda. Bobby was looked at as a real nigga. He didn't snitch on nobody. I mean, even though he snitched on the nigga on the song, but yet and still, bro, like, man, the ghetto Quran, bro. He got out and dropped the bag. Like, he should have came out making straight music, like just dropping hits, like being like every week you got something dropping. Then after about a month of being out or two, drop a mixtape. Probably the second month, like 30 days after you come out and you dropping these little joints on the mixtape, drop your own mixtape, do a DJ drama gangster grills, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker dropped the bag, bro, like.
Yo, I heard Yo Gotti and CMG is offering Pooh Shiesty almost 10 M's. So Pooh Shiesty fresh out of jail is looking at almost 10 M's on the table. That's a Gucci Mane signature away from being deposited in his account. And Gucci ain't trying to, man, but Pooh Shiesty ready to knock somebody's head off, man, for that 10 M's, bro.
Damn.
Straight up. And according to people around CMG and Yo Gotti, yo, Gucci is thinking there's some reconciliation here. Pooh Shiesty is at a point right now where there ain't no reconciliation. There ain't no fixing Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane issues. Pooh Shiesty once off the label, like again, by force, by coercion, or Gucci Mane could just do it an easy way. But Gucci is thinking he can reconcile. Pooh Shiesty is at a point where he can't reconcile, according to her name is Govain.
That was back when it was painted the Cadillac pink. That was a long time ago, yeah.
So, Mr. Govan, I've been doing this since Elvis painted the Cadillac pink.
Here to the law.
Wow for that, bro. I've been doing this since Elvis painted the Cadillac pink. That's his whole new slogan. He crazy, man.
And I ain't necessarily
What up?
Confirming nothing.
Coffee and cream.
In it.
You see what they talking about? You see the lady above? You see what she talking about? She gonna leave me some whiskey and peach cobbler cookies. She said she want me to come down her chimney. I was like, what? Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be your new name, Cookies and Cream. That's gonna be your new name, Cookies and Cream. As I always miss and call you that every time.
Like that, because I'm sure me or you don't want to say anything that could potentially, get somebody, arrested or whatever this may be. You know what I'm saying? You feel me on that?
That's for sure. I feel like just the crazy thing.
How your day been?
Is that, a lot of people, when this news first came out, okay, I feel like people were saying that.
I had to work today. I was in the sweatshop for 12 hours. I got one more day. Oh my God, I can't wait to get this day over with, man. 12 more hours and I'm done.
This is cap.
That's good. I'm glad you had a good
day. But then now everybody's going back and looking at that FDO song. They're saying, hang on a minute, why is Pooh Shiesty shouting out Yo Gotti on the First Day Out song, but he ain't shouting out his CEO? Gucci Mane, like, what? People are thinking, okay, this is making sense now.
It's just, it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they be like on the outside looking in, trap, man, and, they be out of the loop. And, like you just said, you just made a great point. Pooh ain't with Gucci Mane because of what he carried Big Scott. When Big Scott, when Big Scott died, you know what I'm saying? He was instead of being focused on paying for the funeral.
Nah. I work Nah, I got 5 days off and I work 12 hours on Saturday, 12 hours on Sunday. So I got to be there at 7 in the morning and I get out 7 in the evening. So that's why y'all really just seeing me. Like, I mean, I have went on live at work, but we got a lot of I kind of sit next to like my homegirl. Like, shout out to my coworker, but we got another one in there, and she just nosy and just old and just be running her motherfucking. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Change back. You know, not to discard change because, you know, I'm saying cheap to Gucci. You know what I'm saying? You know, you supposed to be worth a few hundred.
Hey, y'all don't let that lady know, but I said she be running. Hey, she be running her dick suckers. You know, shut your old, decrepit looking ass up.
You know what I'm saying? So you worried about some little change, you let that man family have them change, you know what I'm saying?
I been walk like a, what they call them things? I been walk like a cowboy. She like 5'1", with a, I'm talking about a Auntie Shirley wig. Yeah.
No, he earned it, so, you know, and Pooh, you know, Pooh.
She tried that nigga like Anton Daniels on goddamn the Corey Holcomb show. That bitch said. Hell no.
That was Pooh little cousin, you know what I'm saying? So Pooh took that to heart, and, you know, so ain't no way he was coming home. Pooh wasn't finna go against his family for Gucci, you know what I'm saying? So that's how everything played out.
Damn, man. Yeah, no, I was.
If Gucci Mane asks for Big Scar's chain back, that's probably worth about $20,000 while he's up ends after Big Scar passed away. That's wrong, and I don't even see how he could see how they would ever forgive him for that. Now, here's the thing. All right, Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane were both in LA.
Yeah, I can see how that caused a big problem. I think Gucci or Keisha, one of them or both of them, they definitely probably asked for them 10-17 chains back, but I don't know why. Big Scott definitely did. Albums is crazy. Like, Big Scott was getting off. You know what I'm saying? I had them blowing up crazy. Like, Big Scott was gonna be on top. But Gucci made some bad decisions, and you know, I don't really think when Pooh was locked up or when he was in jail, I don't think Gucci was holding him down like that, because he basically made the post saying, I didn't get enough from my label, I didn't get enough from this, I didn't get enough from that. So, you know, it's Gucci he made a mistake. He messed up.
Before Pooh Shiesty turned himself back into the halfway house. Now, when they were both in the...
But it's crazy, though, because the thing about this whole Pooh Shiesty thing is, I feel like Pooh gon' blow, bro. And I feel like Gucci Mane is making a big mistake by not going all out and fighting to keep him and things of that nature. And like Buddha said about this damn chain, you want to take some chains. You ain't gonna do nothing but re-put them out in the city. I mean, well, I guess to your new artist, that's all. You're not gonna wear them damn chains.
The robbery.
I seen Gucci Mane, that motherfucker. The links this fucking big, bro. The links this thick, y'all. That just chain. The medallion. That shit make my shit look like a quarter. That man shit damn near look like a fucking plate. What his name is? Flavor. Bro got a real life gold Flavor Flav chain.
Now apparently Pooh Shiesty orchestrated a Suge Knight Vanilla Ice-esque situation.
Oh,
Gucci
shit.
Mane was unwilling to sign Pooh Shiesty out of his deal, but after a tense exchange, after what I can only describe as Suge Knight-esque, Gucci Mane signed that contract and got Pooh Shiesty out the deal the same night that Gucci Mane got robbed. Now the situation goes, Pooh Shiesty was with some Crips. Now the people who are tied to this situation in terms of YouTube, who knew this before everybody else, because I found this out, I'll be real, this morning. Sonny Nash knew about this
yesterday.
A day or two ago.
Yeah, I knew about it about 2 days ago.
So the fact that Sonny Nash knew about this a day or two ago, and he is even offering Gucci Mane to get the chain back for him, the chain, but the watch and wedding ring back for him, that shows that Sonny Nash has some heavy ties or strong ties to the dudes who did this.
So look, y'all, a wedding ring and a watch, just those two was $1 million. I don't know who these people jewelers are, but bro, ain't no motherfucking way, bro. I used to work at Rolex, nigga. I know how this shit go. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. True story. When I first came back to Atlanta to move back, it was like 2008, and right like near the vicinity where I was at, one of Ludacris artists got unalive for a freaking chain, y'all. And the craziest thing about this whole chain situation is, look, y'all, the chain wasn't even real. They robbed the dude and killed him over a fake fucking chain, bro. Like that right there.
And Sonny Nash is a Rolling 60 Crips, so I can only assume the Rolling 60 Crips are involved here, and they robbed, like Gucci Mane on behalf of Pooh Shiesty. But after Gucci Mane signed,
we probably won't do it tonight because we got like 3 more to go. But I'm gonna take y'all down a rabbit hole. I'm sorry. Smoking that.
Shiesty out of his deal. Apparently, Pooh Shiesty still ain't no passes, and the Rolling 60 Crips allegedly, still robbed Gucci Mane of his wedding ring and his watch. There's a Pooh Shiesty still ain't giving no passes, and the Rolling 60 Crips allegedly, still robbed Gucci Mane of his wedding ring and his watch. That's apparently worth like M's. Right? I think like altogether, like with the ring and the watch, it's worth like $2 million.
But Gucci Mane, that wedding ring, gone. Yeah, they hit him with the Suge Knight, bruh. They took Gucci Mane's wedding ring and they took his watch. So, Gucci, you know this is 100% true. Hit me up, I can get you back. But as it stands right now, bruh, Gucci Mane walking around wedding ringless right now, and he ain't got no watch. I'm not gonna say who robbed him. Pooh Shiesty was not there, but it definitely went on after Pooh Shiesty left.
And I'm gonna say this. If Pooh Shiesty was in there with some YNs and Gucci got to talk crazy to him, they definitely robbed him. If Pooh Shiesty was in there with CMG members and Gucci got to talking crazy, they definitely robbed him.
It's worth a White House, damn.
Now here's where the story gets tricky and complicated at. A lot of people put it on the 60s because steady is 60, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say if the 60s did it or not. I don't know. Do I think it happened? Yeah, because Guwap ain't responded. Neither
he
him,
said shit.
nor Keisha. So I don't know, but if it is true that did happen, WAP probably trying to keep a low profile. Maybe WAP
and y'all,
trying
the
to
jury,
get back.
The jury 9 times out of 10, if you paid that much, it's insured. God, I hope it is. I wonder what kind of watch it was for $1 million. And how the ring look. I gotta look that up.
I don't know, man, but it's just a bad situation all the
But
way.
yeah, like I said, y'all, we gonna go down a rabbit hole, man. Soon. We're gonna go down a rabbit hole soon, y'all. It's a video out there. Y'all gonna check it out before I react to it, though. It's about all these rappers and they buying jewelry and they're saying that the shit fake, bro. We just did something about Tracks New York. Track New York almost got killed in a jewelry store. And the dudes that jumped on all them, they locked up now. Dude hop spinning what his name? Track's face.
Precisely Gucci Mane got
Then he got choked out.
Going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Precisely wasn't hearing shit that Gucci Mane had to say. Gucci Mane won't Precisely on the team, but hell nah. So what ends up happening is space and the place. Can't give you too much specific details because if I do, then that's all bad. But as soon as Precisely got up out of there,
Y'all know the president only make like $400,000 a year. I hope y'all know that. The president only make like $400,000 a year. Oh man.
Bluetooth pairing.
Damn, it looked like my other phone I was reacting to just cut off. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me get this thing back up and running and cracking right quick. Give me a quick second, let this thing turn back on. Damn. My bad, y'all. I had love smoking this Wawa over here. That shit had me choked up for a second. My bad, y'all. My bad. She said the White House. That's crazy. Yeah, the president on the make like $400,000 a year. I mean, that's good money though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, anybody making $400,000 a year, they doing damn good. But you gonna have to pay me more than that to run a whole goddamn country. As much shit as they be talking about, man. The president, bro. All that shit they be talking about Obama and all them and all that, man. Come on, man. There's too much ridicule behind that shit. Like you got a target on your back every day when you the fucking president. If it's not motherfuckers joking on you from the United States, I mean you got all kind of shit going on, but let me make sure my shit back on. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I was choked up, man. God damn. And I wasn't feeling too good today, y'all. I ate like I drank a bunch of water and I ate one, what they call that shit? Grapefruit this morning. I ate one grapefruit and drank water all day. And I still ain't had nothing to eat. I got food in here just shit crazy, man. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes my body is just like, I think when I don't eat and shit like that, it heals or fixes itself. Not saying that nutrition can't help you in sickness, but bro, a lot of the shit that we put in our bodies, bro, we gotta wean our body off of it, bro, because if you do that for sure, I promise y'all, you will see the difference. And drink mineral water. Mineral water or coconut water, those are the best too. A whole house. Yeah. 2 million. I wouldn't even. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even want a $2 million house. I couldn't pay the. I ain't gonna lie to you. I couldn't pay the taxes on it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to even fuck with that. So we going to since the video cut off, it was 2 more. I think I'm supposed to do Caliber. Yeah, Caliber. So we going to Caliber. This is basically talking about the same situation. After that, y'all, we're gonna talk about Mr. Tenderism, and I might get up out of here after that. I'm trying to what it is. It ain't too late, but I'll probably give y'all 1 more hour, man. I'll probably give y'all 1 more hour. All right, we going to my homeboy Caliber. Y'all go check out Caliber channel, Kalibur. Great channel. pretty down to earth, good young man. I like his
If you're
content.
struggling with depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need,
He more on the positive side. Y'all see, I either got somebody breaking the
Gucci
shit.
Mane allegedly got robbed for $2 million. They took his diamond watch, his wedding ring, and
that's the damn
and the
shit
streets
right
is
there.
saying that he may have been betrayed and backdoored by his own artist. Apparently, the beef between Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti has gotten worse. And they say Yo Gotti allegedly stole Gucci Mane's biggest artist after everybody know Yo Gotti already smashed Gucci's wife.
What's going on? Is this a proposal?
But that was your.
He bangs your partner's girl.
Damn, guys. You're my friend, man.
That was your girlfriend though, right? Wasn't that like
Guys, Emmy, my partner. Oh, I didn't know that was your wife.
Yeah, if you bang my girl, bro, hey, I'm like, hey. What Juvenile said? Juvenile said a nigga might bang you if you bang is cool.
I ain't know. Shawty the one told me she used to mess with home. You know, I'm thinking it ain't nothing like where they like to get married or nothing like that. Like, you know, you may kiss the bride.
When Gucci's biggest artist, Pooh Shiesty, got out of prison, everybody was wondering why Pooh Shiesty shouted out Yo Gotti instead of his CEO, Gucci Mane, on his first day out song, knowing that Gucci and Gotti was beefing.
Claim your spot. God gave us a second chance. I'm talking about a whole second chance. Type of influence I got where I'm from, got your guys told me dream.
The streets is saying Pooh Shiesty has a very big issue with how Gucci Mane treated Big Scar after he died, because Big Scar was Pooh Shiesty's cousin.
Big Scar passing away, like, I could agree with me being in there and having some alone time to think. I could really agree with it, but like to this day, I still ain't really got over that. You know what I'm saying? So it's my little cousin. Like I would rather, you know, they step away into.
Hey, I love the Memphis the way they talk, but they be like, that my cousin, or they'll be like word. They don't say where, they say word.
Unfortunately, I wasn't there no more. You know, so me coming home to that, like being in there when you hear a death and you know you get the bad news, it don't feel real, especially like without you being able to go to a funeral or see him like right there. So it's just like it's like a whole different world in there. So it ain't feel real. But me getting out here not being able to see him or call him or him to tell me welcome home, you know, still messing with me up for real. So I ain't really got over it.
When Big Scar died, Pooh Shiesty's family members started going at Gucci hard, accusing Gucci of giving only $10,000 towards the funeral, and claims Gucci even asked the family to give him his 1017 chains back.
With Gucci, yeah, she got some receipts, but they ain't seen no 20K, baby. They only gave us 10K. What the fuck? 10K. My brother friend was way more than me. All this drama is because Gucci asked for these chains back, and he not getting these chains back. He not getting them chains back.
What's up,
Period.
Zion?
At the end of the day, fuck them receipts there.
I can't put y'all up on my Zion. Yeah. Okay, what's up, Zion? I can't put y'all
Annabelle
up.
uploaded. Fuck Annabelle.
I got some. Hey, I got some. I thought that was you, but what's up though? How you doing?
Like I said, we only received 10,000. What the other 10 is, I don't know. Yeah, Gucci sent 10,000, and it was somebody else on another 10. So it was 20,000 an hour. This shit ain't helping nothing obituaries and flowers, but 10K ain't shit.
They say Pooh Shiesty wasn't feeling none of that, and Shiesty wasn't finna go against his own family for Gucci. So Pooh Shiesty wanted out of his record contract, and according to the streets of Memphis, that's when Yo Gotti swooped in and allegedly offered Pooh Shiesty a multi-million-dollar deal. I'm hearing that he got offered.
Damn.
Anywhere from 8 to 15 million to allegedly sign with CMG.
Hey, I don't know who need to hear this thing, but no, I'm lying. Hey, Gucci Mane, LaFleur, you want to sign 100 niggas from Memphis, Tennessee to try to antagonize Gotti all because he fucked your wife.
Damn.
Then you drop them little niggas and kill Pooh, and not Gotti done took Pooh shots from you. How I feel
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Number one artist. You gotta tighten up, Gucci. All that goofy shit you was doing. Trying to hurt a nigga from Memphis, Tennessee, you ain't never heard the nigga mixtape. Just sounded a nigga trying to antagonize a nigga. And you know we know about the other little shit that just happened too. And we're gonna run that later on though, Gucci.
Get ready to relax with stress-free banking at Credit Karma.
I'm like, bro, how the fuck did Gucci Man the flag getting wrong?
Yeah, we gonna run
Is
this
this the
later.
same nigga that said, if a nigga try me, I'ma bust his ass? That's what he said. That's what Gucci said in the first day out. He said, if a nigga try me, I'ma bust his ass. You ain't do no busting, Gucci. That sound like cap. Are you capping, sir? That's why you don't wear a cap no more, sir.
Stop the cap. No voice.
She real shiesty around here, I see.
They say that Gucci Man refused to let Pooh Shiesty out of his contract and wouldn't sign the paperwork. Rumor has it that Gucci and Pooh Shiesty got into an argument while they were both in LA. They say that Pooh Shiesty walked away, got in his car, and left. And shortly after, some Los Angeles gang members found Gucci Man, and it allegedly went bad.
Gucci man, tap in with me, bro. I can get you your shit back. I can get you your ring and your watch back, brother. If y'all don't know, Gucci Man got his ass robbed. They took him out of his watch, they took him out of his ring. That dude with security, all type of in his face. Yeah, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. Yeah. Security went for his shit, they drew down on security. How much more detail I could
I ain't gonna lie, 2 Chainz, he got away with his life, but that nigga 2 Chainz was looking like, that boy looked like he was, they caught 2 Chainz out there, y'all, it's on TMZ though, but goddamn, they said they caught, 2 Chainz out there, and they said that nigga was running like he was in the '96 Olympics, my nigga. They said that nigga look like he could beat Gail Devers like that bitch. Shit. They say one of the goddamn security guards was running so fast he did a motherfucking flip like Dominique Dawes and like Kerry Struggs. And they were trying to get up out that bit though. But I mean, nigga draw down on you, bro. You ain't. But I just felt like he should have went to LA more prepared than he actually did. I felt like you can't go out to LA naked, bro. You got to know somebody out there to know how to move, or you got to have real thorough security. I mean, long as you mind your business for the most part, but you still got to be careful because there's certain places you might not want to frequent at a certain time of day. Certain shit that you don't want to wear because you like it's how you make yourself a fucking target out there. So it's like
on that one. We ain't finna do all that. Gucci, if you want your shit back, tap in, bro.
Gucci man, them folks saying you done got your ass robbed for your wedding ring and your motherfucking watch. I ain't gonna lie. You done got caught up bullshitting with one of them niggas from the M.
It's bigger than you and me. Man, I'm both talking about 25 million on the table. 25 million? Go man almost put his mask back on.
Damn.
Look at him. He almost jumped through the phone. See?
That nigga said Govan almost put his mask back on.
Telling y'all Gucci didn't have Shiesty no more. CMG was shooting for Shiesty. They were trying to get Shiesty. And thing about it, it looked like Gucci ain't trying to come about it. There was Gucci running into that. Them boys like, man, look, let them mind about his country because, man, we don't need you, Gucci. Gucci knows Shiesty don't need him. And got it up in these folks, look, my idea, man, we can chop up to 25 million, this way. They looking at it like, come on, man.
Shit, 25 million to make me want to move something, Charlie. I ain't gonna lie, 25 million? Shit, I get the fuck away from Gucci. Shit, man, I know you ain't paying like that, Gucci.
I guess not, but 1-2 million, man, that ain't nothing.
Oh, man, I think it's a game on. Hold on, y'all.
groupies. You know what I'm talking about? Like we ain't starstruck. And that what Gucci messed up with because he thinking folks supposed to be starstruck like when he was the old Gucci. He was signing boy for nothing, had no boy running around doing everything town to town for nothing, for no reason. And people see he using man because he even used dog to keep his wave going. To keep his wave going. Yeah, that's what Gucci do. And that's why people like Gucci don't even know Gucci. See, it's stuff like that that's going on in the game that trickled down to him getting robbed all in LA.
If them dudes in LA actually rob Gucci Mane, oh, it's gonna be hell to pay. Gucci Mane is not the type of guy that's gonna let you rob him, do anything to him, and he just let it rock, man.
Hey, serious, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Gucci gonna sit down. I don't think Gucci gonna retaliate for this, cause, bro, them folk, they waiting to throw your ass back in jail, bro. They I'm talking about they like Birdman. They like this right here, man. We waiting on you to fuck up so we can put your ass right back in jail. That's
We
crazy.
up with M's and shit, walking around, you feel me, wearing that shit, they face, you feel me? So I said, boy, nigga, we represent destruction, nigga, death, mayhem, murder, and madness, nigga. You try me, you gonna die. You try to score, you gonna die. I'm on with all that shit, nigga.
Anybody can get robbed, no matter how much of a gangster you are.
Yeah, that's true though. Anybody can get robbed, bro. It's like I said, you gotta move like the president when you're in certain cities, man. You gotta move like when you flying back out, you gonna be on Air Force One. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know. Got a little.
No matter how tough you are, anybody can get caught slipping. So it can happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But this back and forth between Yo Gotti and Gucci Mane, it might be heating up. And if the rumors are true that Gucci got robbed, his wedding ring snatched, his diamond ring snatched, and they allegedly put guns in his face and all that, this Atlanta and Memphis thing, man, it might get bad, bro. It might get bad. I gotta say this. I like everybody involved. I'm a fan of Gucci Mane. I'm a fan of Yo Gotti. I like Pooh Shiesty's music, man. It's
Big Scar. I fuck with all of them.
A lot of solid real dudes from Memphis, and it's a lot of solid real dudes from Atlanta. So I pray to God that this don't become some type of Atlanta, Memphis type of thing, bro, because we don't even need all that. But the truth of the matter is, if somebody really put some pistols in Gucci's face and took anything from Gucci, it's going to get bad, man. We all know that. We know what happened when they sent Pookie Loc to come rob Gucci. Gucci put Pookie Loc in the...
Now, Pookie Loc is taking the dirt now. That nigga Jesus, Young Jesus sent that boy in there to rob Gucci. And Gucci got down, shot that boy, and that boy, he was able to run away from the house, but I think they said they found him dead in the woods. And Gucci turned himself in, and they let him right back out because it was like, that was self-defense. Then Gucci playing with their ass right after that. After he shot the dude and killed him, or they tried to rob him, he put out a mixtape called Hard to Kill, my nigga. I was like, hey, now that's hard. Nigga shoot, hey, nigga come rob you, you busting their ass. He taking the dirt now. They take you to jail, let you right back out. It's self-defense. And you put out a CD called, goddamn, Hard to Kill. Like, that was one of my favorite Steven Seagal movies.
And rapped about it, and Young Jeezy faced at the verses, man. So, listen, when two street real dudes collide, prayers up to everybody, man. Prayers up to everybody. And I hope
that Memphis already on fire.
That's it for me, guys. Tell me what y'all think about this situation. Shout out to the Caliber Nation. Make sure y'all like this video. Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, y'all check out that boy Caliber. That boy got some good stuff. He wants Flacco. Damn, I do kind of want to see that shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Oh, they getting their ass whooped. This the third quarter? Oh, shit. 49ers getting their ass whooped, y'all. About to see the Seahawks. 24 to 6. That's crazy. And they just beat 49ers just beat the hell out of Philly, the Super Bowl champions last week. They had a whole bunch of niggas from Philly crying around here last week. Let me see what the hell it's about. This on 4 Extra. I don't know if y'all know about 4 Extra up there in LA and shit, but yeah, 4 Extra. Let's check this guy out. We're gonna with Poetic Flacco, but he doing the shit
Goodbye,
on
Netflix. I found a better app.
4 Extra threatened Adam 22 during his most recent interview. And just based on the severity of these threats, I think it's wise if Adam avoids 4 Extra at all costs.
But didn't you see he said, I'm calling you out for a fade, and you know what I'm saying? I
want to fight the homie, guys.
I'll break him.
We'll get back to the video shortly, but this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is a platform where you could make money predicting real-world events. Like, for example, this weekend when the New England Patriots face the Houston Texans, Kalshi has allowed me to place a prediction on the announcer saying would a catch at least one time during the game. The odds that happens are 44%, but I never watched that game. I didn't hear would a catch. So it's the easiest W you will ever get. If you want to get started on Kalshi making predictions, click the link in my description to download the app and use code FLACCO to get $10 when you sign up after your first deposit. Adam had one of those brilliant ideas that sound really good on the internet, and then you got to come outside. And you realize that idea that sounded really great from the comfort of your computer screen and your phone don't sound too good in real life. When Adam signed on to be involved in Aiden Ross's boxing event called Brand Risk, a group of white dudes convinced Adam that it was a good idea. When they were trying to figure out who Adam would box, they thought it would be a good idea for Adam to publicly call out 4 Extra for a fade, a highly frustrated, stressed out, in distress 4 Extra who just blew up his head. They thought it was a good idea for Adam to call him out for the fade.
So it's been about 24 hours since I challenged 4 Extra to a fade because he's a lion snake, and no response. So it seems King Cook can't get a fade, I can't get a fade, nobody can get a fade. Anyway, I was just trying to put some money in your pocket. Apparently you shook.
Man, they motherfuckers too old, bro. Like, bro, these niggas is too old for this shit, bro. Like, I wouldn't even be going back with Adam any fucking way, bro. Like, it's like arguing with him. Man, stop playing, bro. Ain't even gonna say it, bro. I don't want no folk coming after me around this motherfucker. Like, hey, but both of them need to sit their ass down. That's what I say.
It is what it is. Picking out fights, it ain't for me, but I guess it is for you. So, it is what it is. 4 Extra has officially not accepted my challenge. He had 24 hours. If he comes crawling back, maybe we can discuss something. But, I don't know. I put it out there because I can't really think of any way that you're going to get some money for the rest of your life. So I figured, you know, why not set up a fade? Get some money in the boxing ring. But apparently, you don't want to do that. So I guess we just got another smack on our hands, living off the government for the rest of his days, but it is what it is.
Adam thought that because 4 Extra declined the celebrity boxing match, the fade.
He said another smack on his hand. Wow, that was low. That was
down
low.
off the table and he was in the clear. And if Adam would have called me, I would have told him, Brad, you called out a rolling 40 crit publicly to a fade. That fade is still on the table. It's just not going to happen in a ring in front of 100,000 people. It might happen on camera, but not in a ring in front of 100,000 people for Aiden Ross. Right? I can almost guarantee that. So during his interview today, 4 Extra broke down that when he sees Adam, he's going to break Adam's jaw. He would even say that they put like a metal rod or a metal something in his hand now, so his head is even more strong and more powerful. Now, the reason why 4 Extra hates Adam, and we're not going to like rehash this, but 4 Extra and Adam hate each other because 4 Extra accused Adam of bringing on his enemies and making a mockery out of him blowing up his hand while he was still in the hospital. Adam's defense is, I brought your enemies on because I'm not a gang member, right? I can do business with whoever I want to do business with, but when they have something to say about your hand, I didn't laugh, I didn't diss you, so you shouldn't be mad at me because I'm not the one who said things about your hands. 4 Extra says that don't matter. You having my enemies on and having them diss me is enough.
Adam dropped the diss track. Oh, yeah. I think I bucket.
Switch to TurboTax and file your own taxes free in the app if you didn't file with us last year. Just file with TurboTax.
The diss track. Oh, yeah. I think I bucket. That was trash. Oh, burn that.
Lucky how he frying. Lucky how he frying,
The
bro.
cold part about it, his cat still playing. He's still playing. And then you see, talking about he's always gonna be my BFF. What's wrong with you? What the is wrong with this?
Yeah, we'll catch out the D.
But then you see, he said, I'm calling you out for a fade. And you know what I'm saying?
I want to fight the homie, cuz.
I'll break him. I'll get the break him. I don't even pay attention to shit like that. Because cats like that, he just gonna clickbait. Right now that we say this, when you see this, he about to go make right now. He about to clickbait this to death. Man, nothing you serious. He want to bait. Nah, this is the cold part about it. Ain't none of this bitch. I'm gonna break your own fight. Stop playing. Let's just stop playing. Let's just stop playing and stop.
I'm gonna challenge you to a duel. Look at that. Get the dumbass about here.
Hey, the first thing I'm saying when I seen it, I said, this cat out. This cat out, he was better off just jumping on that motherfucker, apologizing. And like, bro, if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's better off just saying that, jumping on here, apologizing, like, bro, you want to talk to me? But now you get up here with a bunk at this song.
If I was advising Adam at the time, I would have said, bro, apologize, man. Dude just blew his hands off. He's in the hospital. He claims that the doctor said that he went into a coma for a while. He didn't wake up from anesthesia. His family is in the hospital room. His aunties, his sisters, they're crying. They're breaking down. They don't know what's going to happen to him. He thinks he's dying. So, yeah, you know, if he sees content that he believes is making a mockery out of that.
I mean, he don't got no reason to feel any different type of way. I would feel the same way, bro, if somebody was doing me like that.
Experience, he's gonna be upset. Just apologize. Why Adam didn't apologize is because Adam is still traumatized from what Adam will say is hosts leaving the platform and creating a hate form towards him on their way out so they can ride the sympathy gravy. Adam thought that 4Extra was making his way out of No Jumper, was like realizing he got some newfound fame. He didn't really want to come back to No Jumper. So on his way out of No Jumper, he was gonna hate form and do something that Adam thinks that other hosts have done in the past, which is create this story about how Adam victimized you and how Adam is a villain and he did you wrong. Make people galvanize around you and hate Adam. And then while you get all the support for your new ventures, No Jumper suffers a view hit. You know, the fans are disliking. They are doing a campaign to hate No Jumper. And Adam didn't want to experience that again. So Adam got ahead of the story. Even when the Trapler Ross interview dropped, where 4Extra is talking about how he's never going to come back again because Adam, you know, had people on the platform that was making a mockery of his hand while he was still in the hospital. Adam responded back, calling 4Extra a liar, saying that he never laughed at 4Extra. That's not true. If other people had things to say, that's dumb, but he never said those things.
So he's speaking about me. He's getting very in his feelings, and he makes it clear that it really, really hurt him to see me laughing about what happened to him while he was still in the hospital. Now, I have gone back, I've checked the records, and I have some good news for 4Extra. I was not laughing at you, which should be obvious. I don't know if he's even like pretended to see this footage, but like the idea that I was laughing at him is crazy. Now, what actually is happening in the video that was while he was still in the hospital, now granted, I did crack jokes later on, but the thing that was enough for 4Extra to write me off was the fact that Munchie makes a joke. I like literally am sitting there like not laughing, like yeah, real funny. And the whole room's laughing. I'm not laughing. It's like, I was going so hard trying to not laugh at some undeniably funny jokes, and that was enough to ruin the 4Extra friendship. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't give a fuck at this point. It feels like this is just, nobody really cares about this as much as me. It still hurts me in my heart that I put so much time and effort and money into building this guy up, and then he just threw me to the side like a dog. As soon as because it's like, listen, I do a podcast with Munchie. He doesn't like you. Want to know why he doesn't like you? Is because you and him are ops. And you've had words before in the past. You guys are never going to get along. And it's just like, it hurts so bad that 4Extra, like, as soon as Munchie makes one joke, just decides to like blame this on me. But and also one last thing is like, you did buy, according to him, $6,000 worth of fireworks, and then you blew off your hand. Like, how do you at a certain point not feel like, okay, you got to be able to laugh at yourself a little bit?
$6,000 worth.
That's what he said. It doesn't make any sense to me. I have no, like $6,000 worth. Is that's going to be like a couple of pickup trucks?
Buy some Dracos instead.
It did sound crazy to me too. But all I'm saying is that
spend minutes to look like you spent hours grooming with Braun Series 9 Pro Plus.
The best value in power. Credit.
Hold on, let me see this one right quick. Panda Press. Dude,
Bruh, I didn't think this story was gonna turn into this.
Y'all check out Panda Press.
At first, it looked
this the junk I was trying to do earlier, Mr. Tenderism. Y'all check out Panda Press channel.
like a food review, a missed moment, some internet noise, normal stuff. But once I slowed it down and looked at what was happening behind the scenes, not what people were saying, but what people were doing, something felt off. And not in a dramatic way, in a quiet way. The kind of way where you realize this situation wasn't random. It followed a pattern. And once you see that pattern, you can't unsee it.
I took the time to actually go watch some YouTube videos on Destination Smokehouse to figure out what is Unk's role exactly. Unk is the reason the man even know how to make barbecue. So it started off as a coffee shop, it wasn't doing good. Unk was like, hey, let's make some barbecue. Let's get some grills, let's make some barbecue, and that's gonna be the change that you need. Unk was the original pitmaster. Was Unk's recipes, Unk's was on the grill, doing everything he was doing and selling the barbecue. They sold out. Something happened with Unk's family members, you know, he had to go take care of that and he was gone for about a month. Within that month, the owner then went to YouTube or watched Food Network or did whatever he did and taught himself how to make barbecue.
How?
So he says. Unk finally comes back a month later or whatever, and all of a sudden the owner knows how to make barbecue.
How? Hold on, bro.
Okay. From there, everything started jumping off. I think Unk still makes the barbecue, but he's not like the originator. He was the originator, but then something happened and then he was...
That basically, he don't have his stuff, it's not covered. But, what I wanted to say, I don't know if y'all ever heard some cookies called Famous Amos. The same thing happened to him when he sold his company. He basically sold his name, like, for real, for real.
Are y'all following?
I've seen a lot of viral mess over the years. Loud mess, sloppy mess. This didn't move like that. No screaming apology video, no frantic Instagram live, no misunderstanding tweet thread at 2 a.m. Instead, everything felt quiet, too quiet. People were talking around the situation, not through it. Statements without clarity, smiles without answers. That's usually my first red flag. When a moment goes viral, but the response feels pre-managed.
You don't find that suspicious?
Because when something is truly accidental, it's chaotic. Mistakes are loud. Panic leaks. People overshare. Here, nah. This felt contained, controlled, like everyone already knew where the lines were. And I'm not saying that makes anyone evil. I'm saying it means this wasn't just a random internet moment. It was a system reacting the way systems always do when they don't want attention in certain places. That's why people couldn't quite explain why they felt uncomfortable. They just knew something felt off. Not dramatic off, procedural off. That's usually the giveaway. Drama explodes. Systems close ranks. Here's where people mess this up. Keith Lee didn't expose anything. He didn't pull receipts. He didn't accuse. He didn't even raise his voice. All he did was show up, move normally, and apply pressure without meaning to. That's it. And when pressure hits a healthy system, nothing breaks. But when
that shit bust pipes, pressure either make diamonds or bust pipes. That bust their pipes.
Pressure hits a fragile setup, you start seeing security, protocol, delays, explanations that don't really explain. That's why I call it a stress test. Not because Keith Lee intended it, but because his presence forced the system to show its reflexes. Who speaks for who? Who controls access? Who decides what's allowed in the moment? Those questions answered themselves real fast.
Me and my family are currently getting married in California, and this, in my opinion, is the most anticipated video I've ever done. In my hand is food from Destination Smokehouse, with the tenderism. My whole mission today to see, in my opinion, is the food actually tenderism, or do I just love watching Unc? Let's find out together. I got it, let's try it, and we're going to 10. We spent $129.77. The customer service, my family said, was very good. This food was quick. It only took us 10 minutes to get it. And Unc is here, but Unc walking around with 4 different security guards. Which I fully understand, because people probably bombarding him non-stop. So I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it, and we're going to 10.
What's the secret? Security guard.
Get started at noom.com.
2,000 years later. For me, the standout was absolutely the oxtail. But past oxtail, the standout was not only, in my opinion, is it extremely hard to get people engaged like that, to show your true personality, to be yourself, no matter how fast things take off in the space. I don't think he intended for it to go the way it's going. I think he just wanted to show his love of food and his love of what it is that he's doing. I'm personally taking $5,000 out of my own bank, and we going to say happy holidays to Unc. So, update. We cannot get to Unc.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Security said it was over with for the day. They said that he was filming something. I believe he was filming a podcast. We had $5,000.
I ain't never seen Uncle no podcast.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
In cash, or $4,000 in cash that we was gonna give him a hand. They didn't take it.
And you know what, though? That's typically how the bullshit goes. You feel me?
So we're not only gonna take this money and feed some people, but we just gonna do what we feel like we're supposed to do in the community.
And that's when the story stopped being about food and started being about structure. Everybody keeps getting stuck on the tip. How do you turn down money? That's disrespectful. That's crazy. But that's the wrong lens. Unexpected money is disruptive. Not because it's bad, but because it bypasses permission. Money that wasn't scheduled, approved, or routed through the usual channels creates a problem for people who manage control. It introduces uncertainty. It creates questions they don't want asked yet. So when that money didn't land where people expected, that wasn't about pride. That was about containment. Because in controlled systems, it's not about generosity. It's about who authorizes the generosity.
If I would have known he was here, I would have probably asked Edie to stop for a few seconds so we could go over there. That's what I would have done.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe. But ever since I reached out to him, I've gotten zero response. I thought I was very respectful. From what I've watched from the review, it just didn't seem like he really captured what it's like when you come to this place. It's just disappointing that as popular as people can be on social media, people don't know everybody.
Who gets to be the gate? Who decides what's appropriate? And once you see that, the emotional reaction makes sense. Not morally, structurally. Here's where the internet moves way faster than business is prepared for. Virality doesn't wait for lawyers. It doesn't pause for paperwork. It doesn't care if agreements are clear or not. 1 week, you're just the guy in the videos. Next week, you are the brand. Traffic, lines, celebrities, attention. But legally, nothing changed. That's the danger zone.
So
value explode.
He did all that, like blew them up as a restaurant, and they ain't getting. Basically, I don't know what he getting, but I'm just saying, it don't seem like it's equal.
Before ownership is defined, somebody is always exposed. And it's never the people with documents. The internet assumes fairness will catch up later. Business assumes control stays where it already is. Those two assumptions collide and somebody loses. That gap between cultural value and legal value is where stories like this always live. Not in malice, in momentum. By the time people start asking who owns what, the answer is usually already written down somewhere they haven't looked yet. This is the part people hate hearing. Being loved does not mean being protected. You can be the reason people show up and still not be the reason decisions get made. The face attracts attention. The owner controls direction. Those are not the same role, even if the internet pretends they are. That's why smiling on camera can feel like power until something goes wrong. Because the real power shows up when choices are uncomfortable, not when things are going well. And once the system realizes the public thinks you are in charge, it doesn't rush to correct that misunderstanding. Why would it? Confusion is useful. It keeps people clapping instead of asking questions. Anytime a situation gets sensitive, the same language appears. Security, schedule, protocol. Those words sound neutral, but they're not. They're tools. Security doesn't just protect people, it protects structures. It decides who gets access and who doesn't, who gets proximity and who gets distance. And the moment those barriers go up, it tells you something important. This isn't about comfort anymore. It's about control. Because if everything was simple, nobody would need protocol. If everyone was aligned, nobody would need buffers. So when you see those shields rise, don't ask who's being rude. Ask what's being protected right now. This is the part people keep misreading. Silence doesn't mean confusion. It doesn't mean people are still figuring things out. In situations like this, silence is intentional because silence slows the moment down. It lets outrage cool off. It lets attention drift. And most importantly, it removes urgency from the conversation while decisions keep happening behind closed doors. When something goes viral, people expect noise, statements, clarifications, somebody stepping up to address the situation. So when that doesn't happen, the public fills in the gap with assumptions. Oh.
Hi, Jessica.
I heard that you can come the same day I call you.
Yeah, because like we don't really know, but we just like, man, shit, they playing that old man.
They're handling it professionally.
And I hope it ain't going like that.
They're staying above the drama. No, they're buying time.
Because I would have never knew nothing about this until this little old man started doing this tenderism thing. Just being honest with y'all, I would have never knew nothing about this. This is, I mean, classic, just original personality. Ain't copying nobody, doing his own thing. And that right there, that's hard to find. Somebody that's genuine in themselves. Like, everybody wanna take something from the net. Nah, bro. I don't want to be Drewski. I want to be Indigo. I am Indigo. I'd never be Drewski.
One side looks.
I can never be what they call them for 85 South and all that. But I'm Mito. Shit.
Calm and collected. The other side starts looking emotional, even ungrateful, just for wanting answers. And here's the part nobody likes admitting. Time is leverage. While people argue online, paperwork keeps moving. Conversations happen off camera. Outcomes get shaped quietly. By the time someone finally speaks, the moment is already over. The public's attention has moved on, and whatever was decided during the quiet window now looks settled. That's why silence isn't neutral. It's one of the most effective strategies systems have. This is where a lot of people get tricked, not because they're dumb, but because the system benefits from confusion. Revenue feels like power. Money is visible. Percentages sound official. So people assume partnership, but revenue is conditional. Ownership is permanent. Revenue says you can earn as long as everything stays smooth. Ownership says you decide what happens when things get uncomfortable. That difference doesn't matter when business is booming. When everyone's smiling and money's flowing,
goddamn business is booming in that bitch.
Nobody asks hard questions. But the moment pressure hits, unexpected attention, unexpected money, unexpected scrutiny, that's when the gap shows up. Revenue is loud, ownership is quiet. You see revenue in lifestyle changes, praise, public celebration. You see ownership in trademarks, access control, and decisions nobody live streams. And here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of systems intentionally offer revenue instead of ownership. It keeps people motivated.
What's up?
It keeps them loyal. It keeps them.
And they back. Like that. Appreciate you for coming in, man. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thinking they're winning until a decision gets made without them. And that's when reality hits.
Hey, y'all. The Seahawks is whipping San Francisco ass right now. This is crazy. 34-6, and we're going into the fourth quarter. Y'all think they're gonna come back?
Internet moves on emotion. Systems move on administration. Those two speeds never match. By the time the public starts asking the right questions, who owns the name? Who controls the brand? Who decides what happens next? The answers already exist in writing, but people don't engage with documents. They engage with vibes. Vibes feel human. Vibes feel fair. Vibes feel easier than reading filings.
What's up? What's up?
And systems rely on that. Because while people argue about morality, loyalty, and respect, the real decisions are happening somewhere boring, technical, and invisible. That's why these situations always feel shocking after the fact. Not because information was hidden, but because nobody wanted to look at it when it mattered. Once clarity arrives, it doesn't feel empowering. It feels deflating. People start saying, wait, that's how it works? So he never actually owned it? Why didn't anyone say this earlier? Because confusion was useful right up until it wasn't. That's the part.
Right up until it wasn't. Hey, you
right. So leg one is down. Brother has to go back. He's got some special stuff to attend to. How you feel, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm living down to sell some cake right here. I can't tell you where I'm living out of, but anyway, I'll see y'all again in the southern part of California, soon to be Marietta. You know what we do.
Oh my God. Why did they make that? And, oh my God. Why they did that?
We'll see you again, Dallas.
That's awesome. Sure, brother. I appreciate you.
Yes,
I love you. Thank you for coming out here.
I'll see you get back.
You can't say you love me on camera?
Huh?
You can't say you love me on camera?
I like the boy.
This is crazy.
This situation isn't unique. It feels specific because of the names, but the structure is old. You've seen it in music, in sports, in entertainment, in startups, different industries.
They'll take your likeness. They'll take your likeness, all that shit, and run with it.
Same blueprint. A person brings culture, energy, authenticity. The system brings infrastructure, paperwork, control. At first, it looks like
the dude that used to be over wrestling, McMahon. That dude, man, that man made so much money off of different likenesses. It's crazy.
A partnership until pressure shows up. That's when you realize the system wasn't confused. It was patient. It didn't need to rush. It just needed the moment to pass.
This my partner, Nick, you my brother, you my ain't close home. We gonna keep it that way. Hey, we don't need no hate. Look, don't hate on him. Don't hate on that. We try to take it. I can take it. It's
a bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Take that. Hey, look. Yeah. Hey, you going to help something? Send some good.
I don't know what that means, but anyway.
Come down to destination. It's in the southern part of California, city Marietta.
I wonder where he's
I'm
from.
talking about destination one.
I'm look that shit at Westminster Tender.
Yeah.
Cause you don't sound like you from California.
Yeah.
He sound like you from the South.
This right here, y'all, Mr. Tenderism, or Tenderism, however y'all want to pronounce it, forgive me. Yeah. Look like he on some get out type shit right here, man. I ain't gonna back. Ever since Keith Lee pulled up and exposed what's really going on behind this operation, shit just been looking suspicious. And this right here, this picture, it doesn't make it any better. Somebody go rescue Unc. Matter of fact, I have to say this. Some people just like Samuel L. Jackson on Django. Candyland live forever, motherfucker. But if Unc needs to get out and he need help, blink twice. Let us know, but I'm for no grade.
I said blink twice.
Shit is crazy.
How does this keep happening? Because it's not a mistake. It's repeatable. The system didn't fail. It worked exactly how it was designed to work. Quietly, legally, and without needing public approval. That's uncomfortable, but it's real. This is where people get defensive. They start asking, but were they trying to hurt anyone? That doesn't seem intentional. Intentions matter in relationships.
Power Move isn't direct eye contact. It's supply chain visibility with FedEx, the new Power Move.
We live for the moment.
Whether across the world or right across the table, we live to be there. Meet a new way to experience CNN.
I don't know what, hey.
They don't matter on systems. Systems don't run on feelings. They run on incentives, permissions, and control. You don't need villains for damage to happen. You just need structures that reward certain outcomes. That's why harm often comes wrapped in politeness, smiles, professional language. We'll talk later. Nobody has to wake up plotting. The system already knows what to do when pressure hits. And that's why focusing on who's a good person misses the point. The real question is, who benefits if nothing changes? Because systems always protect what feeds them. This is where the lesson lands. And it's not just about Mr. Tendernism. Virality is not protection. Love is not leverage. And
hey, y'all gotta go check my boy out. The Panda himself, Panda Prince, bruh, is the Martin Luther King of YouTube.
Attention is not ownership. If you don't control your name, your image, your access, your agreements, someone else already does. And they don't have to hate you to outmaneuver you. The internet will cheer for you, right up until the system reminds you how it works. That's why the smartest creators don't just chase views, they chase clarity. They ask uncomfortable questions early. They define roles before moments explode. They don't confuse applause for power. Because once the system shows you who controls what, it's already too late to renegotiate. And if this situation exposed anything behind the scenes, it's that the internet moves fast, but ownership moves quietly. When you zoom out, this wasn't really about barbecue, reviews, or viral moments. This was about power, who holds it, who benefits from confusion, and who looks powerful without actually being protected. Because the internet doesn't reward ownership, it rewards performance. And if you don't understand that difference, you can be the face of something and still have no control over where it goes. Culturally, we keep doing this thing where we celebrate visibility like it's freedom. We clap when someone goes viral, we call it a win, and we stop asking questions. But history shows the same pattern over and over. The loudest figure isn't always the one holding the keys. And when things get messy, the system already knows who's protected and who's replaceable. Human behavior stays consistent. People avoid hard conversations when money is flowing. They mistake loyalty for safety. They assume good intentions will override paperwork. And by the time reality hits, the narrative is already locked in, and fixing it becomes 10 times harder. So here's the real question. When someone becomes the brand, but not the owner, is that success or just a longer leash? If you want to see another situation where the internet missed the real story at first, watch the next video. It connects more dots than people are comfortable admitting. I'll see you on the next one. Panned out.
Oh, we had already did that one, that speed shit. Hold on. Damn it. When this came out, hold on, y'all. They got another one. Well, oh shit, I kind of want to see the sauce. Y'all check out the sauce. That's some galley, bro.
Your source for celebrity news, current events, hip hop, pop culture, politics, gossip, and more.
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. It appears that 50 Cent is not done clowning Jim Jones, because the other day, 50 Cent jumped online to let everybody know that the lights just got cut off in Jim Jones's barbershop/studio/flea market. Now, after the lights got cut off, 50 Cent posted a video of himself doing an interview and acting like he was Jim Jones when the lights got cut off. And then he posted a video of Jim and them standing in the dark with Teddy Pendergrass's Turn Off the Lights playing in the background.
Adrenaline. Crack some cognac. Why move the lights, man? Turn off the lights. And light up and blue. Tonight in a romantic mood, yeah. I'm gonna love you. Love you all over.
full iron and they come out and you turn everything off.
Alright, so after Jim Jones saw that 50 Cent was clowning him online because his lights got turned out, Jim Jones turned around and filmed himself sitting in the dark, surrounded by a bunch of candles.
Can you see me? Yeah.
So, even though Jim Jones tried to make light of the situation and make it seem like it was no biggie, a whole bunch of people online were like, nah, and started to believe him up.
Well, them motherfuckers getting their ass. Well, they getting their ass 41-6. They ain't gonna be able to do shit. They got 11 minutes left. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing with that.
Starting to believe that this ninja really don't have no heat. And that's the reason why he be driving around these streets with blankets on.
Come on, this is black shit.
Yo, they got this pulled up in the
Oh my goodness, why is this ninja driving around with the fur blanket on? He just can't get a break.
This nigga got a blanket on in the car, bro. Like, he think that shit. He think he's smart. No sir.
Because nothing says squatter more than a fur blanket in the car. I mean, really, why is Jim Jones out there in a drop top with the faux fur blanket that you get from the back of Marshall's near the pillow section like he's flexing? I am done. Anyhow, speaking of furs, this week, Mary J. Blige celebrated her 55th birthday.
She look good at 55 though. God damn, Mary J. Blige. She's straight. 55? Shit.
Mary looks great. Anyhow, for her birthday, Mary J. Blige stopped at Daniel's Leather in New York and asked Daniel to hit her off with a fur coat, especially since he didn't give her a gift for Christmas.
Oh, that shit hard.
Yo, look what Daniel just gave me for Christmas, John! What they call it? Listen.
That motherfucker hard.
I missed my Christmas gift.
That is like the old school shit she got on.
So I'm just saying, can I?
Guys, I'm getting, what is the right word for this? You know, that it's her birthday on January 11th?
Yeah, but you didn't give me a Christmas gift.
I just gave her a birthday gift like a minute ago.
Christmas you gave it. I saw you giving everybody Christmas gifts. But you ain't gave Mary J. Blige no Christmas gift.
Can anyone say no to Mary?
Thank you for the Christmas. Thank you, Daniel.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Daniel.
Do y'all see how Mary J. Blige just finessed this dude out of a fur coat?
She finessed this nigga on live. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, that's my coat. That's my coat, bitch. That nigga like deep, like, you can't tell me no on camera, bitch. Like.
Anyhow, I'm glad that Mary went with the pink fur coat instead of going with the corner boy dealer special.
This is the drug dealer code.
Oh, that motherfucker hard. Oh, I fussed with that. Damn, that bitch hard. Yeah, that motherfucker was hard, but I rocked the fuck out there.
Listen, Mary's hilarious, and I gotta give her this. Out of all the celebrities and all the stars out there, I swear, Mary keeps it real. She's the realest star that I've ever seen. Anyhow, do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too, and if you want to, hit that hype button also, because it helps the channel
check out
get seen by other people. Now, Keke Palmer has been spending a whole lot of time with streamer Blackboy Max, and a whole lot of people are like, yo, what's going on here? Because some people think that they might be dating, but nobody knows. All we really know is that Blackboy Max might be a little too young for Keke Palmer, because the other day she asked him if he ever saw the show Martin, and this is what he said.
You ain't seen Martin at one of his best. You know Martin Lawrence shit. You need to know the actors.
No, I know the actors. Like...
So Martin Lawrence, what do you know of Martin Lawrence? When I say Martin Lawrence, what comes to your mind? Big Mama House?
She looking like
probably the clip. I know the clips. Like,
you won't come out with just your boy. You never see. Guys, Big Mama House.
You know what I don't understand about this new generation of kids? When I was young, even though I wasn't born in the 1940s, 1950s, or 1960s, I still knew who Jerry Lewis was. I still knew who Red Fox was. And I saw their shows in movies. But this generation of kids seems to be oblivious to anything that came before them. And it's weird, because before this generation, 4 generations of my family could sit down and have a conversation. For example, we could discuss the Brady Bunch, and we all knew what we were talking about. But now, this generation comes and they're like, yo, what's the Brady Bunch? I mean, it's scary, because the other day I was in here and I made a reference to Scarface. And my nephew was like, who are you talking about, Scarlett? And I was like, no, Scarface. What's wrong with you?
Damn, he don't know about Scarface. That means they ain't got him nowhere near the streets. If you don't know but that's good though. Like, I mean, even though it's a great movie, like the message behind Scarface was kind of like.
Say, we're getting ready to have a movie night this weekend. But since we brought up Martin, the other day Brian Austin Green from 90210 jumped online to let everybody know that for mad years he was in a relationship with Tashina Arnold, but nobody knew about it because she didn't want anybody to know that she was dating a white man.
Tashina started coming by the house and I was just playing beats and it was like, oh yeah, let's work on some stuff. And we were doing that because we were working together. We were around each other all the time, but we ended up fooling around and kind of dating. It's funny, so the pride that you say in culture and race, like she, coming from Martin, she was very clear, Tashina, I love you, on day one of like, nobody can know about this.
Really?
Nobody. Can't tell people, can't talk about this. I have to shut the fuck up and sit in the back of the car and like just be happy that I'm in the car.
Okay, so after Brian Austin Green exposed the fact that him and Tashina Arnold had a little something going on back in the day, Tashina Arnold came out and said that one of the reasons why she really didn't want anybody to know about the relationship is because in the back of her mind, she always knew that he was going to end up with a white woman.
And you're not going to end up with a black woman. You're going to share your riches and your legacy with someone white. And so I'm getting off this train.
Really?
Yeah.
So, after Brian and Tashina both exposed the fact that they were in a relationship back in the day, one person said, he was so fond, I could understand her getting a sample. And then somebody else was like, why is this news? What are we going to do with this? Let me tell you something. I like Tashina Arnold. Always have, always will. Because she's very talented and I appreciate her humor.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. If she wanted to date somebody, whoever she wanted to date, hey, that's her business. I can't even.
But here's the thing. If you're gonna go out there and date a white man, then don't front about it. I mean, for real. Don't front for me. Because I would rather you keep it real than to be talking mad pro-black in public and then have a white man at home under the covers. Listen, let me know down below. If Tashina Arnold had stepped out with Brian Austin Green about 20 years ago, would you have had a problem with that? I mean, for real, would you have been giving Tashina the reverse Dr. Umar and looking at her with the side eye? And also, let me know something else. As a society, do you think that we're more critical of black women who step out and find themselves some white men than we are of black men who go out and marry white women? Or is it the opposite? Because this sister right here says that when she sees a black woman walking arm in arm, strutting down the street with a white man, she thinks to herself, this sister must have got tired of the BS and now she's getting some rest.
I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman. There's a weakness in him. Ooh. I think when I see a black woman with a white man, despite all the historical context that we know that sits behind that, I think, oh, she must have got she's tired. Like she must have got so fed up that she's getting to rest.
Let me tell you something. This statement right here is bananas. And I don't like the connotation because it makes it seem as if other races of men are easier to deal with than black men. And that is not the truth. And I also think that it's very unhealthy for people to run around recycling these types of stereotypes.
Yeah, you start talking like this, you're gonna mess a lot of stuff up. You did.
Now, this next story is one that I really didn't foresee in the cards for 2026. Apparently, Blueface's mom is coming for Jill Scott. Yes, Jill Scott. After Jill Scott did an interview the other day with Angie Martinez in which she said that one of her guilty pleasures is watching Blueface and Krishan Rock crash out. During that interview, Jill Scott also said that she believes that Blueface is a PIMP.
It's your guilty pleasure.
Oh gosh.
I happen to love the drama between Blueface and Krishan Rock. I love it. I think that that's a pimp, and I think that she got caught up in her pimp.
She has an interesting side too.
Listen,
she got a little Sheila in her.
Yeah, they say goddamn Shit, Krishan Rock about to start boxing in a little bit, bro. They said she about to. And then what's her name? Clarissa Shields said she gonna teach her the ropes and shit. So to y'all females out there, boy, it's a little snagger tooth, light skinned, cute lady in the face, but she gonna be knocking niggas out here like it's gonna be ugly.
Oh, she say some shit.
But pretty at the
That is
same
so
time.
real. And she fights. And she fights.
Yep.
And so that's probably what keeps you in.
It's a guilty pleasure. I just find it fascinating. But I am such. I am that way. Like, I like the study of people I don't know. I don't know anybody like this, and I don't know anybody like her either. And I'm cool with that.
Well, after Jill Scott referred to her son as a PIMP, Carlissa jumped online to address Jill Scott directly.
Jill Scott, you know your big ass didn't have no right coming for none of these kids talking about.
I mean, but if she would have said a player, that would have been different, bro. A player would have been better. You know what I'm saying? Like, player would have been like right in the pocket, right in the pocket. You said pimp. That's the shit that I forget that goofy tall that nigga from the NBA. My homie be talking about that nigga, what's his name? My homie, Kwame Brown. Oh, Gilbert Arenas. Oh, goofy ass. I said that nigga stood up and said, I want to be an international pimp, bro. Like, nigga, who raised you, dog? What are you talking about, bro? You playing basketball.
Be a pimp. A pimp is somebody who lies and leeches off of women.
So look.
Anything
Look.
coming for none of these kids talking about here.
Okay, so look, she gonna explain what a pimp is, but she gonna break it all the way down. And she gonna, like, you talking about her son, so you definitely gonna feel a certain type of way about it. Like, don't call my son no pimp, nigga. I don't want my son to be no pimp. I'm the worst, but that's the worst thing to be looked at. I mean, if you a player, that's different, but.
Pimp. A pimp is somebody who lies and leeches off of women. If anything, Blue done gave so many women opportunities and careers from them trying to fuck on him for something. They got everything they came for in return. You just mad that last husband that didn't ever marry you, that came for that coffee shop, tricked you out of coffee shop. Now that's a pimp. Okay, somebody that come and pretend they want to be with you.
Damn, that's a nigga pimped out of a coffee shop. Like, man, I wish coffee was in here. Like, hey, damn, what coffee at when we need it? It's a goddamn, they pimped out of a coffee shop. That's crazy.
And they get something out of it, that's a pimp. Call your last endeavor. You probably still over there with him, and y'all just hit 6 years later, and I didn't see no marriage, and you man bashing. Find somebody else's son to play with your big ass, okay? Blue ain't did nothing to you. Your guilty pleasure is fucking on them niggas, letting them spend up your money and get them coffee shops, and then blame it on some kids half your age. That's your guilty pleasure. Okay?
Crazy.
Oh my goodness, I mean for real, why do you have to always get so nasty and base with it? What Carlissa really needs to do is go somewhere and live her life like it's golden and leave Jill Scott alone. Which reminds me, did you guys have an opportunity to see Alondria Carter from Love Island on the red carpet at the Golden Globes the other night? She looks stunning. But the reason why Carlissa actually made me think of Alondria is because when I was watching season 7 of Love Island, I really appreciated how this 27-year-old black girl carried herself with self-respect, dignity, and class. And I wish that more people, especially on...
And poise.
social media and on TV would take a page out of this young girl's book. I mean, for real, it was actually refreshing to see this young girl on TV carrying herself like a lady. Now, the show
She
did
look
their
like
best to try to create the narrative that
straight up, like her, like she's shaped like a.
she was an angry black female. But she was like, nope, my mother raised me better than that. I loved it. And I'm also glad to see how she's over there being blessed with an abundance of opportunities that extend far beyond the show because of how she carried herself. Okay, so as you know, Venezuelan oppositional leader Maria Machado recently gave Donald Trump a Nobel Peace Prize in hopes of garnering favor so that when he decides who he wants to be the next president of Venezuela, she might be installed as president.
Maria Corina Machado, the Venezuelan opposition leader who won the Nobel Peace Prize for standing up to authoritarian rule, just handed that prize straight to Donald Trump. Literally.
Damn, they gave Donald Trump a goddamn a Nobel Peace Prize, my nigga. Like, that's crazy.
Over lunch. When she first won, she tried to dedicate the Nobel to him. That wasn't enough. Trump had been publicly complaining for years that he deserved a Nobel himself, bragging about wars he claimed he ended and peace he claimed he created. Watching someone else win it clearly didn't sit well. Then came the Venezuela chaos. U.S. actions escalated. The sitting president was captured. Everyone assumed Machado would finally step into leadership. Instead, Trump suddenly said she didn't have the support. The same woman the world had just honored for leading the opposition was brushed aside, and now we know why. According to multiple reports, Trump was furious that she accepted the Nobel instead of refusing it outright and declaring it his. The message was simple: you don't get power unless I get credit. So Machado flew to Washington, sat down to lunch with Trump, and physically handed him her Nobel Peace Prize medal. He accepted it. The Nobel Committee says the prize can't be transferred. The title stays hers. But the symbolism is brutal.
Damn, so she gave him her Nobel Peace Prize. You gotta love Trump to do some shit like that, boy. Somebody give you a fucking Nobel Peace Prize, my nigga, and you give it to Trump, boy, man, bro. You don't sit your ass down you gave away your Nobel
Democracy leader
Peace
handing
Prize.
over her highest honor to appease a man who already sidelined her. This
Acrobat Studio is all new. What the PDF spaces with AI do? Do a sales invoice good enough to eat? Adobe Express services use. Now we're talking. It's time to share. Every page, every doc, everything's right there. Now you can do that. Do that with the all-new Acrobat.
If you're struggling with depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need, I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the church.
man who already sidelined her. This wasn't diplomacy. It was submission.
Did you offer to President Trump your Nobel Peace Prize?
I presented the President of the United States the medal of the Nobel Peace Prize, and I told him this. Listen to this. 200 years ago.
This lady right here, bro, I can't believe she did this. I'm thinking this gonna be like a straight white lady. This lady sound like she from Venezuela around this motherfucker. What's going on?
Gave Simon Bolivar medal.
This is crazy. She gave this nigga her Nobel Peace Prize.
Bolivar since then kept that medal for the rest of his life. Actually, when you see his portraits, you can see the medal there. And it was given by General Lafayette as a sign of the brotherhood between the United States, people of the United States, and the people of Venezuela.
Oh, she from Venezuela, so.
Against tyranny. And 200 years in history, the people of Bolivar are giving back to the heir of Washington a medal, in this case a medal of the Nobel Peace Prize, as a recognition for his unique commitment with our freedom.
Oh my goodness, I don't think this chick really understands who she's dealing with. And Donnie is certainly not getting ready to give her anything in return. As a matter of fact, let's hear what Kamala Harris thinks about this whole situation.
You hear about
Oh my God. She already know what they gonna ask her.
It's unbelievable. It happens every day. This woman gave up her Nobel Peace Prize. Did you hear about that? And he took it. You know, it's the same from years ago. Have you no shame? No. But that's what I'm saying.
Now, after Maria Machado handed Trump her Nobel Peace Prize, a whole lot of Venezuelans and others were like, y'all don't understand. She's a genius. She's outsmarting Donald Trump.
Okay, so Karina Machado is a genius. Okay, she knows what all women know. When you placate to a man's ego, you really get what you want. Okay? And she put the people over a prize and
Hey man,
a
I'm gonna come at y'all. Hey, y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. Y'all check out the Celeb Sauce. No, Celeb Sauce 2124, not the Celeb Sauce 2124. Y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely come back. I gotta make a call right quick. I'll be back.